Well, got another Shima game here. As you can see, the other team is filled with one, two, looks like three divisions. Yeah, let's hop into the video, or the game, I should say. Hopefully, been messing around with the audio settings, trying to get it balanced a little bit, but we'll see how this goes. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time to record this, so I am going to try to bang this out. I believe this is 14.4, the version of the game. I haven't posted for a little bit. I had a couple of crazy games I wanted to put up. Unfortunately, some issues with my PC, had to reinstall everything, and was unable to transfer those. So it is what it is. Had my best Vencia game, and then a crazy Vencia comeback game where we won at the last second with me getting 2 kills. So unfortunately, I can't show those. And then Vencia game with 6 kills and over 3,000 base XP, but by far my best Vencia game. So been playing that quite a bit when I'm dipped up with people, especially if they're playing Submarine. So yeah, here we go. Kind of pushing pretty aggressively into the middle. Probably not a good idea, and as you can see, it is not a good idea.
Enemy force detected.
At this point, I should have already been turning out and getting ready to kite, just in case I bump somebody. Of course, I get greedy, seeing the Janab.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Kind of hoping my team will smash this guy.
Attention, reporting the target position. All stations.
But instead, the gearing pops up at 5.6 kilometers. And guess who gets smashed? Yeah. Not a good place to be.
Problem solved, sir.
And just like that, a minute into the game, I lose all my health, basically.
Smoke screen set.
Yeah, not a great start. But obviously, I'm not showing this video because it was a great start. A little salty in the chat as usual. Put out some torps. So these probably aren't going to hit the Janan, but what I'm trying to... speaking of the Janan, he's already turned around. What I'm hoping is the gearing turned around and went back to look for me because I was so low. And you can tell radio location is kind of pointing in the direction of my torps. And get a depth strike on that gearing. So, not a bad start, all things considered. And I am still salty in chat. I'm a little pissed off that I didn't get much support from my team when I spotted that Janan and basically paid the price. So.
Attention, reporting the target position. All stations.
So Janan is one of my favorite boats to torp. They sit in smoke without hydro. Usually target fixated. So here I'm still spotting him, and our Salem opens up on him.
All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target. All stations.
Based on this guy's positioning over the game, I don't believe he's that good of a player. Not the Janan, the Salem. Right now he's actually got good positioning, but in the very beginning he was kind of pushing in aggressively into the middle of the map. I mean, it is a Salem, but it isn't invincible, so a little annoying, but. And then a little bit later, you'll see his positioning is
engine boost
quite questionable. So here we got our one of our favorite targets, the Janan, Ebling, are two of my favorite boats to torp in snow. Obviously, neither of them have hydro, so it makes them kind of sitting targets, or sitting ducks if you want. He's having a field day. He's completely target fixated on the Kremlin or the Kurfürst or whoever he's shooting over there. This flank, the A flank, basically gets totally annihilated. And you can see the Kremlin's pushing into 5 ships. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I just don't. This game's so frustrating at times. People are just so horrible at this game. Like, go watch some videos. Try to learn something. And the Jinan gets spotted right before he eats some torps. And gets dev struck himself. So, that's both of the ships that I ran into in the beginning that basically jumped me. I shouldn't say jump me. I mean, I kind of pushed into him like a moron. And here you'll notice the Salem is again right in the middle of the map. I don't know. I don't know what this guy's doing, but we're down a ship, and we do have a cap advantage right now, and even if they do take A, we are gonna get their spawn cap C. So I don't understand why he opened fire. The Schlieffen is within secondaries of him. Anyways, I dropped a smoke for him. Honestly, the way this guy plays, he didn't deserve it, but I figured I'd help him out. You know, maybe he will help me out down the road here. We'll see. But to take all that damage, and then of course we have the Ragnar, who's still on the flank that was lost 5 minutes ago, and also within secondary range apparently of the Schlieffen. But anyways, we're gonna come over here and see if we can slow this push down. This is kind of one of my favorite positions to be in here. The only thing that sucks about this is often you torp the prediction line, and then they come around the island and they immediately turn in. But I'm trying to close that gap. And we lose a full health Ragnar in 15 seconds from when I told him to get back. But whatever.
All forces provide cover for that target.
And here's the Salem again pushing into the middle of the cap in front of 3 battleships. So yeah, well, we land a couple torps. 2 so far. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Our team is taking the lead.
And we managed to take out the Schlieffen. And yeah, we did basically a fair amount of damage to the Columbo also. And he basically immediately smokes up. But we did land I believe a perm fire on him, so that kind of works out pretty good for us. And you can see the damage ticking up. We're up to 142 and climbing, so it's about 700-800 fire damage every clip or every tick. So yeah, it's adds up pretty quick. Nothing better than drawing a damage control on a battleship and then lighting a fire or getting a flood. So, and you could see he was full health a minute ago, dominating the flank, and now he's all by himself, and yeah, he doesn't have any help over here.
Smoke generator started.
I'm just glad he didn't have his guns on me, but lucky there, because he would have probably deleted me if he could have landed a shot. We're going to try to finish him off. The Salem did get a good salvo on him.
Smoke screen set.
And we ended up finishing him off with 500 health, so not too bad. I mean, considering the start of this game, where I was at half health just a couple minutes into it, and our ship lost our team lost an entire flank, we've kind of pulled it back. One thing to note too, there is a guy from my clan from 5X on the other side, and he's been doing pretty well in the mosque. But he's at 3 kills and I'm at 4 kills, so we've got Most of their team wiped out just between us. Oh, submarine gets spotted. Another one of my favorite things. Do a little damage. Hopefully draw his damage control out. Didn't land a fire though. And then we're going to try to intercept this seal. He's pretty slow underwater. Ask me how I know. I had a 73% win rate in that boat. I played one game the other day that was just horrible, and I haven't played it since, but that's where I was. So I kind of understand that that boat isn't very fast. I actually had my speed boost up. So what I'm hoping to do is drop this line of depth charges and then punch off my second one running parallel to this island. Oh, and we get a hit. And we take him out.
Enemy submarine destroyed.
That gives us our Kraken. And I thought initially this Yami was going to get behind that island, but at the last second he decided to turn in.
Engine boost deactivated.
I'm going to see what we can do to him. Two more. Can we get... He turned into these torps, but can we get a third? Yes, we do. We're going to open out again and see if we can get a fire going. And wow, we've been lucky with these fires. We managed to land a fire right away. And the Salem finishes him off, unfortunately. But that's all good, man. It's we're at 199k and 5 kills, so it's a pretty respectable Shima game, if I don't say so myself. We also got Confederate, I believe, or High Caliber. High Caliber, I'm sorry. I always get those two mixed up when I look at the achievements. And at this point, pretty much the game is over. We've got 3 caps, and now we've got a 5-ship lead. So, dude's telling me to keep my dick in my pants. And that kind of sums up this game. Horrible start, great finish. I can't complain. I mean, it's rough when you start. It's funny because a lot of the games that I have that are like kind of like this, where I did really well, I always start off poorly. I don't know why. Yeah, and that's it. And we managed to win on points. And yeah, not a bad game. 5 kills, 12 torp hits. Got some depth charges on the submarine. 2 depth strikes. The obviously the Janan and the Gearing in the very beginning. The 2 ships that tore me up. Kraken, High Caliber. Base XP of 2382, almost 2400. The Moskva had 3 kills also, and he was at 1800. Their Yamato, their Seal, their Colombo, their Schlieffen, and obviously the Gearing and the Janan were way down here because they got wiped out in the very, very beginning, which I probably would have, fairness, I would have been down there too if I hadn't have hightailed it out of there. So with the 72k or 78k to the Colombo, dev struck the Janan, finished off the Schlieffen, dev struck the Gearing, and finished off the Seal, and did a fair amount, 3 torps and 44k damage to the Yamato. Only 34k spotting damage and no caps this time, which is pretty unusual for me. And then of course we got our credits, blah blah blah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and have a great day.